What's going on, everybody? Dylan here. It's thunder and lightning outside. It's raining. Not much to do on a rainy day in Florida except sit back and color grade. I'm going to show you how to go from this not so good looking shot to this beautiful shot in just 6 nodes. So today I'm going to do something a little different and bring you a live color grading session. I'm going to correct some Sigma FP footage, but I'm going to do it a little differently than I've done it in the past. Previously, I've shown you how to convert it to the Blackmagic Design color space and color grade from there. But I'm going to make it even simpler, and we're going to try out a little different method and color space transforming to Arri, and I'm using an Arri LUT. It's the same method I used on my most recent B-roll video. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. But we've got some Blade Runner 2049 on in the background. I'm going to put some music on, and let's get to grading. Hope you enjoy it. We're going to start our color grading journey in the Raw tab. We're going to raise our exposure of our Sigma FP clip. I underexposed most of my Sigma FP footage, so I can raise it later. It's worked out pretty well. Next, we're going to color space transform into the Arri LogC color space. We're going to use the color space transform effect. It was already there. I don't know why I retyped it. Our input color space, as before, is going to be Blackmagic Design Pocket 4K Film Gen 4. And then the input gamma Blackmagic Design Film, because that's what we've selected in the Raw tab. And then our output, which is the thing that's a little different this time, is the Arri Wide Gamut 3 color space and Arri LogC 3 gamma. And then we're going to put in our last step first, just so I can show you what's going on end to end. We're going to add an Arri LUT at the end of the node tree, an Arri to Rec 709 LUT. And all the work we're going to do is going to be in between those LUTs, because we want to work in the Arri color space, but we want to work downstream of our LUT. We don't want to do any work after that. First thing we're going to do is apply some HDR wheels adjustments. So we're going to go over to the HDR wheels tab and then map our wheels to the correct color space and gamma, to Arri Wide Gamut 3 and then Arri LogC 3. And then we're just going to make some minor adjustments. You really don't need to do much with the Arri LUT applied. It already looks pretty good, but I am going to, well, it looks like I was thinking to lower the shadows a little bit, add a little bit more contrast. I don't know what I'm doing here. Messing around a little bit, but I changed my mind, and I'm deciding to raise the shadows. It's looking a little too contrast, so just raise the shadows slightly. That's the only HDR adjustment we're going to make. We're going to move on to our center focus in the process of making our vignette. So we're going to have a power window here. Put it over our subject's face. Feather it out. And then I'm just going to raise the gamma like a super tiny bit. Not even 2 points, 1 point. Then I'm going to reduce the midtone detail to soften up the skin a little bit. And then I'm going to create an outside node by hitting Option O. That's going to select everything outside of the previously made power window. And then I'm going to create the vignette by lowering our gain, going way too far and then coming back like I usually do. Next, we're going to apply the glow effect. Searching for glow in the effects tab. Applying it. This process has a few steps. First, I'm going to limit the effect to only the regions I want by lowering the shine threshold. And then I'm going to go down and make sure my composite type is on soft light. I'm going to bump the gain up because I'm going to turn down the mix a bunch right here till I get to a place that I like. That's it for our glow effect. And then I am adding midtone detail in the HDR node. It's hard to see. But then I'm also going to raise the exposure a little bit more in the Raw tab. And we are done. Just a few nodes. There's straight out of camera, exposure adjustment, color space transform to Arri LogC to Rec 709 LUT at the end, HDR wheels adjustments, that center mid-tone raise, the vignette, the glow. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Pastel and thanks you for coming along for the ride. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.